Looking for them to be able to get this util in, maybe look for a post plant for what LG wants. They can get him to safety. They're just walking into B here.
Whoa, man, they were lining up trying to fight back towards Sands, but it's going to be Tig. United to 2 first bloods into the round. An easy plant going in for LG. Having to face the 3 versus 5 are already rotated. The last 3 members of Evil Geniuses. One heading towards the elbow side, but you see this post plant position across the map. Flanks are being watched. Angles are being covered. An ADS with the Headhunter, and now first contact with 2 of them falling down, leaving your boy Dre looking for a 5 versus 1 clutch. He's going to be able to get 1 at least for his troubles, but they are closing in onto him, and that's all that he's going to get. LG gets the pistol round on the attack. Now from Reform, that's forcing a little bit of DK running through on his execution for EG. It is well read. They've stacked the right site now for Evil Geniuses, but everything's currently being covered. As soon as the poison comes down, here comes the fight, and there you go, a trade-off. An advantage for Evil Geniuses now, though, as they're flocking towards this site. Moose stuck inside the corner at pocket. His teammates falling down around him. And that's it. Only 1 more to go. B-Dog on a 2 versus 1. That's already information from Dodgemo. Just stick that plant, playing the off angle. B-Dog's going to move forward. The right click should be coming. It's even going to be a Spectre picked up by your boy Dre. Haven't really tested yet. So this is a good way to start things off, just to see how we're positioning on a defense. And it works out well. B-Dog getting an opening kill, but now everybody else is falling here on the defense. Still, though, a 3 versus 3. Not too bad, not too shabby for Luminosity. We're clearing out at least outside towards Shower with his Owl Drone. Moose has already made his way inside the A site from short, so they can at least pinch in and get this spike plant onto this A site.
Now we're going different. Now we don't have U-Haul control this time. We're going for the plant, but it's forced. I love this play so far. Maybe if they make the just audio, make EG make the moves forward. LG could have the angles they need here.
They're dancing around triple. This is so close right
Tig.
now. Tig with this weapon that he picked up on this man advantage for Luminosity. He heard the satchel charges, so that's going to be able to clear out just a bit. Thankfully, with this recon dart, also gets the easy kill onto Bustio.
Wonder if this is going to be Mata just saying, hello, I'm in sight with a blast pack.
That's going to be some big damage nade there onto Bustio. He's going to be forced outside of position, and Mata gets the kill quite easily. Dodgemo's stuck behind this Nebula at the elbow. He's going to have to forfeit his position and just stay alive for his teammates to rotate. But look at that. They're already there. But a Viper's Pit comes out on the attack. The spike has been planted. Another 5 versus 3 in favor of Luminosity as they're trying to just hold their positions. Dodgemo's going to have to be the first point of contact, just trying to clear up the site, which soon with him is going to be Reform moving around the elbow. Tig watching it from the elbow, crossfire with his teammate, a little bit of a spray to start things off, and B-Dog does get the kill, but traded off by Reform into Hookah. Then B-Dog just makes it a little bit easier. Your boy Dre once again stuck on his lonesome, and
get back in their face from even the defensive side. LG forces most of their members towards that right. Mata just solo alts foe. Smokes are gone. That defensive pull, Gravity Well gone. That's tough for EG here.
There you go. Another one of those. We forfeited the position on U-Hauls. We want to try to move back out. He gets taken down, but at least traded out by Reform, taking the upper hand off this Viper on Viper. But a single push, another single push coming out. Where's the information? Where are they playing? And they run into a trap. And it's not even trap plays that Luminosity are currently doing. They're just posted up, and they're getting these kills. Yep. So only 2 more to go now for Evil Geniuses. Off angle, in the corner, easily stopped by Mata. And last one to go, and he's just going to keep moving forward. And
LG loving their pick so far here from the attacker's side. Hunter's Fury comes back to answer. Your boy Dre's able to find one very nicely. B-Dog does have the sight for himself right now. 8 headhunters for himself as well. A little off on the shock dart as it just hits wide.
Dodgemo also still has, they're going to work off this potentially here because he still has a showstopper, and there you go, it comes out, it's being sprayed right in the face. Moose falls down, but takes in the back of the site. There's one headshot into Reform, swings that out to your boy Dre, and a triple right there. 1 more to go. It's going to be the operator on a 2 versus 1. Foe right now, understanding where it's coming from, and it's going to be Tig with the wide angle swing onto Foe, and what a round. Shock dart coming out on the attack, satchel charges to get Dodgemo away. We're still fighting for, and there's that lineup. Dodgemo is going to get 2. He's still going to try to push forward, and it's going to be an underthrow of the satchel charge just behind the Viper's this toxic screen. And it's just going to be just mayhem at the entrance of the showers. And look at that, the roles have been reversed. The defense are somehow on the attacker side because they got pinched from behind.
What? Why did he just Viper by close? Oh.
Just to try to get the debuff coming forward. There's that satchel charge, and it's going to be at least crossfired for a 1-1, but that's a spike down with 10 seconds. Moose on his own, swinging back out. The headshot into Reform, but there's only 7 seconds left. And what a mess of a round that gives the advantage now for EG into the round.
Yeah, good thing it happened in showers, because we need to clean up back there. Oh my, what a round. Boostio to kill Moose on that. They get back in a position, the 3-2 pincer. Now they're actually all on the same side. It's going to be tough to do this. Nobody can really get that U-Haul control. Guiding light play out. Here they go, Vance.
Umbud on the ground, and as they hear it drop on the ground, Boostio gets the kill on Tamada, but he's coming out through the smoke. They're fighting through it. He still gets the upper hand. So it's still going to be LG trying to clutch it here versus EG. One going to tap onto the spike, but Dazzle's holding that, and there's only going to be one more, and it's Tig going to work, and they still manage to get the round here for LG. One more to run this half, and they go fight for the extremity, and boom, swatted like a fly midair. Jojimo, that's no effectiveness coming out from the showstopper, and you saw the teleport come out right away from B-Dog. A little bit of concussions coming in here, and that's going to be fully stunned, and Mata's having fun with it. He's like, you know what? I'm feeling myself switching out to this Raze. Now 2 more are trying to move forward and fight. It's going to be one with the Vandal to start, a second one to try to peek out after this Aldrone. It's going to be Boostio swings out, but a Satchel tries to get away, but there you go. A bait and switch this time for Tig holding his ground, and he does get the headshot onto Boostio. Your boy Dre's doing whatever he can, holding in towards his hookah side. Shock dart on the ground. He's getting tagged out by the Eldrone, forced to fall back, but there's only 2 players remaining and only 1 more to go, and he's going to be forced to go for the reload on that Sheriff. It's going to be reformed on a 4 versus 1, but this is looking to be a 10-2 half in the end.
It is looking tough for him. He's going to push out here. Guard's finally down. It's just crouching. B-Dog finds him for a shot. So let's see if they can break that confidence. EG setting up for what is a B hit, and Dazzle comes up strong, but the trade is there, and EG gets out of B main.
And as they're fighting back on Sands to take the upper hand against Reform,
no.
then we're pushing back inside Hookah. We're going on our own, and there's one behind the side. It's going to be Moose for 2, but it's going to be your boy Dre. Another clutch situation. He went 0 for 2. Can it be 1 for 3? Now forced to reload. It is going to be 0 for 3. Tig comes in with a drive-by in the frenzy.
That round fast, but LG is just feeling so comfortable right now that they can make these rounds feel, from their point of view, slow and methodical as they
are. He does get it before the teleportation of B-Dog. That's some nice satchel charges by Jojimo. Dancing around this map, pouncing around, but it's still going to be LG that have better positioning in the end to trade off and take the upper hand. And Artsel are pushing everywhere. Only 1 more to go. Who better than a surprise? Your boy Dre taken down, and it's going to be LG winning 13-2 on his first map. And you know what? I just got warmed up, and we just finished.
B-Dog grabbed A orb as well, so they know A is actually not getting any trouble right now from EG. LG's identified where this is going to be happening. It looks like the B hit comes in from heaven too.
A little bit of miss on the teleportation, allowing the timer to come out and drop the spike, and the teleportation comes out towards B main as it's being fought, and your boy Dre fully blinded on a 3 versus 1. Spike is down out in the open, still has 5 bullets at the Headhunter, invested most of that into this round. So he won't have that armor to work with, but there's going to be 1 point of contact, a jump peek and 1 towards heaven. Here comes that crossfire setup, and your boy Tracer dancing around. Camera to spot him, the first swing, and he gets a teleportation away. But there's only 13 seconds left. You're going to have to go in, do some damage, or just try to die, and die he does. It pings out 1, and there's that rotate back from LG. B-Dog spraying with the frenzy. Moose in the back of the site. It's getting, actually, Boostio the upper hand of that fight. And with 13 seconds left on the clock, we're trying to get this plant down. Jojimo getting the first kill onto Heaven's side. Traded out by Tig. And another one just behind by Reform. So great positioning for Evil Geniuses. But it's still going to be a Spectre of Tig taking the upper hand. Spike, meanwhile, has been planted. And we have a Phantom and a Frenzy to work with for LG. So a little bit of hope coming back here for Evil Geniuses into this round. As your boy Dre is flanking back up towards his A Heaven side.
EG feeling good about this. It was interesting to see how they kind of approached around. You know, you go towards ropes and kind of suss that out cleanly that it wouldn't be. Oh, pushing out with 2 people and a crossfire. Your boy Dre. Everybody pulling out all the stops here again to A Heaven Vans. They like this pincer strap, but now there's 2 members of LG here.
13 seconds. They have to work so quick right now for Evil Geniuses, and you're trying to go for a couple of debuffs with Gravity Wells, and here comes that crossfire in the back. It's being held as we're fighting towards that front, but no time left.
LG there for sure, and this time they're actually guarding the ramp, or they're guarding the rope area as it goes towards the B Heaven. Your boy Dre's gonna start this one off. It looks like for the eco, they still go with that Jordan Force, like you said.
Looking to pick up this Phantom. Dazzle on the rotation already. About to get pinched is going to be Boosty on the top of B Heaven, but he makes that at least freely inside B site. Spike is going to go down safely, so not really planning a position where they can play a crossfire setup from B main. Ooh, so you're going to have to play inside the site, and Boostio does so. He's getting pummeled by utility here coming down from Tig. Now finally makes his way out. Flash out from both ends, and it's still going to be your boy Dre fully blinded. Boostio holding his ground with 2 kills.
Boostio!
And your boy Dre goes for the tool de Faustin onto B-Dog. Natural charges to rotate towards A Heaven side. Meanwhile, towards the front, a Boombot does a bit of damage. Showstopper to come out for the defense. It does not connect, but Moose still gets a kill inside
Dazzle?
the site. Close range with the crossfire setup. Moose and Dazzle are going to work. Only Dazzle falls on that hold, but it's still a 2v4. In favor of Luminosity off the Nebula. You missed that smoke a bit, you pay the price. Viper spit onto the ground for Reform. Love to get a plant on a 3v1. And Res shells. Yeah, even a res on top of that. We're going overkill and just securing the round for LG. Trailblazer in the site. He gets pinged on top of that, and now they're pushing in from all angles, and that is going to be impossible.
So Reformed finds the trip. It's actually on the top side here as he and Dazzle go head to head. It's just...
yeah,
they're all on solo missions right now. It's like Gladiator.
Yeah, and it's one of those Gladiator rounds where you're just getting hit by those balls and you're just dropping on the ground. Can't even get anything done before the timer goes out. So Ender was mentioning maybe B-Dog as a Sage, not that useful here with what she can use in the current meta. I mean, they're not forcing them out. B-Dog with a self-boost wall does get the kill onto Reform, force the fall back, slower him onto the ground, and there you go. That stops the attack. And all the other rounds, what I was trying to say here was that when EG finally decides to hit something, B-Dog still has his slow orbs. So you're just wasting so much time trying to get into the side right after. You got to forfeit into the other end when you're just, once again,
pick it up and step up. It's tough for EG, but what they have is going to come from, I think, your boy being able to step up with his ultimate come next time. Because if LG is not going to give them too much, he has to just shoulder peek angles and find the opening.
Luminosity is not giving anything at all for Luminosity right now. Reading how EG's playing their map, playing their half, and that we talked about studying your teams. That's something definitely that LG has been doing with Max so far as a coach.
Ooh.
With that, though, as we talk a little bit, we have a couple of trades coming in, or should I say the advantage going in for EG with no trades for LG. 2 kills on the opening sites at A.
Pretty uncharacteristic trade there, just kind of squatting and shooting. We haven't seen him do that. There we go. Jawjimo coming in big. He'll find a few.
Being thrown from B main. Jawjimo looking to fight back towards B main, and he does connect onto Tig. Here comes the Boombot on the ground, and Foe focuses on the kill onto Mata instead. But here comes a swing from Dazzle, Frenzy in the hand, and that's the first to fall, at least on the defender side for EG. Plant also coming down as the Trailblazer spots 2. 1 planner at the default spot and 1 at pillar, and that's going to be a flash coming out. Nice right clicks from Boostio, wanting to bring the fight into the face of LG, leaving only 2 more players to go. Moose and B-Dog. Make that only B-Dog, who gets then executed from behind by your boy Dre. We've gained control of EG towards mid side, so I like that. And then we've forfeited A Heaven, so you could do a pincer. So the most important fight is right here, inside the smoke, and it's going to be Foe that takes the upper hand. But here comes a trade-off. Here comes Jawjimo in the back of the site. He does not, he's not able to stop Dazzle there, as Seeker's card coming out from both ends on a 3 versus 3. So there's going to be so much information. This is going to be a bloodbath for a retake. Now understanding that the rotations are coming out from spawn side, Heaven and B, nobody has to watch down towards sewers. But at least from EG side, they know that there's one on that flank watch at sewer side, so we're focusing on trying to take him down first. The flash around the corner, and unfortunately he blinds himself, so they're like, okay, screw that, let's go back inside the site, and an off angle being held by Reform that does get the kill. But here comes another one hiding behind the flower pots. That's going to be Mana, and the advantage now comes in for LG with only leaving your boy Dre on his own. Dazzle at half HP, so is your boy Dre, but more healthy is going to be Mana in the back of the map side. Beautiful flash. They're looking to just play that clock down, and even your boy Dre is going to choose to save his weapon if he can, or at least try to take down Mata in the works, and he will be able to do. Inside the site, let's rush it in. So here comes the 3 players moving forward. It's being stopped by a Grav-Well in the back of the site. Foe just trying to stay alive by elbow side. He eats a bit of pain shell damage, also manages to get a kill. Jawjimo comes out from the heavens, and they're able to hold down at least for a bit. But after that, Mata and Tig evens up the tally on a 2v2. Your boy Dre with a nice frag coming in here, leaving now Mata on his own. But at least the A site is forfeited with 52 seconds left on the clock, where Mata could try to work this out, and the timing of him looking back towards A main.
Really great how LG wants to play these rounds, and also pushing LG down to that time limit.
Are we going to try to flash to go through this? No, we're just going to swing out, and it works out for Jawjimo, and he's going to be able to satchel out a flash to try to counteract. But look at that. They scattered away. A nice little pick to start things off. And wow, we're just swinging out after the Viper's wall to come out towards mid side. Jojimo
Yes.
gets a second kill.
More
That's
of
aggressive.
this.
That they wanted. You wanted that confidence. You got it.
That's exactly what you need. You got to show your opponent sometimes. And here, it'll be Dazzle trying his hand, looking for the trap. Boostio's even more prepared now with that.
Not
Oh, the
with that.
positioning. No.
Barrel, that gun was sticking out a little bit too much, and just like that, we're at least able to make our way into this B site. But your boy Dre is about to go for this backstab. He hears the footsteps towards the red wall that spiked down. Heard the other one drop down towards the catwalk side. And Easy's teams on their attacker side haven't been working out to like draw. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe you wanted to shoot them that boombot because Jojimo's just going to follow that right after. So he gets that kill onto Moose, and we'll talk about what I wanted to say right after. Here comes pressure towards B main. Your boy Dre with the operator, dropping down Mata, and we get the res out of it right away. So that's information of where opponents are on the attack. Orb's been picked up. Mata still has a showstopper, though, and we're looking for this plant for B main, but it's late. Making his way across. Does he not know that he has a spike? Because that's Dazzle moving forward, at least to get the kill. His teammates are moving in with him to help out. And now he's going to be able to get this plant, at least, because the showstopper finally gets activated here by Mata, and he gets swatted in the air again.
No, they just wait for Boostio.
Yep. Off the backside, though, Tig has pushed up towards spawn. B-Dog's doing his work, too, and so far it's just the attacker side holding down, and finally B-Dog manages to get the last kill, and somehow LG take the upper hand. And
Both sides, do they decide to actually go back towards B? Spike's going towards heaven, so they may.
Yeah. No matter what even the trademark was going to spot them, even if they didn't make any noise down towards the rope side. And that's a nice wall, though, for B-Dog. Yeah, they're dropping down like waterfalls, and they're chasing for the frags, but it's still going to be reforming in the back of the site. 13 seconds left on the clock. Moose and Tig going to work. Jojimo just trying to cut the rotation across, trying to dwindle down the numbers to try to play a retake. And the spike is going to go down, but B-Dog is still up on heaven. So they do have a crossfire from 3 angles. One towards A main, one towards heaven, and one towards the elbow side. And the showstopper on 1 HP does get a couple of kills, make that only one. The couple comes in with a second kill from Dre, and that's going to be the defuse.
G is going to try to walk this up once again into the B heaven area.
Oh,
full bite.
Yeah, by the Trailblazer. It's going to be Tig running up for the kill, and now Foe's going to be stuck in a tough position. Looking back towards heaven. He's only going to be able to drop one, but here comes one trying to go for the save, and it's Jojimo only to be able to trade off 1 kill. So your boy Dre with an operator, with a headhunter, on a 3 versus 1. At least the wall is broken for him to be able to sneak through. After it picks up that weapon, everybody's pretty far away. I don't think they're going to be able to hear that weapon pick up. Your boy Drake could still try to creep back out towards the back of the site here, but look at how LG's positioned. Not really planning for B main. They're just playing off the camera to watch towards the back of the site. Off the contact as well of Tig. Your boy Dre's running forward to make some noise, and that's going to be the easy swing.
Towards mid. A little one-way smoke to deter here. I like that. It's cute from Reformed. Ooh, I mean, Guiding Light with a Cosmic Divide, that's going to pretty much trigger the engage here. And it looks like we'll get rotations out of EG Vans. This is going to be a pressure round. Do they actually want the site? They haven't moved. LG's still in main.
There was 2 snake bites on the ground and a poison orb on top of that, so a great job by EG to run down that clock, but you just saw that wall come up. It's going to get broken by Boostio, trying to at least reform, trying to stay alive. We've made our way on the other side of the site, though, with Mata in the back. 27 seconds left on the clock. Here comes the Seekers on the attacker side, though. A beautiful flash coming out from Dazzle, but Boostio still gets 2 kills. They're going to work towards his B main. Boostio still trying to hold his ground, and now we're charging forward for LG. 2 more to go, 1 more to go on the attack. It's only going to be B-Dog. Can they close this out for LG? Not yet. Only 10 seconds left. And Foe is so far away on the rotate. We go for a fake plant, at least for B-Dog. We're creeping back out. We're looking at the wrong angle, and Foe gets the kill, and we are going to a 3rd map.
They're climbing uphill, and right now, they're basically punching each other in the face to get to the top of that hill. So let's see how this one plays out. We're on to the 3rd map. It's been a slugfest, and it's going to be an A-side hit to start.
3-2 split, but already 1 down. Make that even 2 on the attack for Evil Geniuses. And LG looking to close out quite convincingly this 3rd map, at least with how they're holding their defense in this round on Pistol on Breeze. Reform trying to come back out head-to-head against Moose in the back of A-holes. But yet, the Spike is still taking his time, move inside the site. You had to keep him alive so this wall could stay up. But now that he dies, the wall is down, and that's another to fall. So at least they get the Spike plant here for Jojimo, but this should be it. Mata seals with the deal, and that's going to be Pistol for LG.
Now, Spike again, held back. And LG, okay, sure. right off the gate, right out of the gate, they just push out Cave.
Yeah, for a nice pinch towards A side here because the Recon Dart came out too, but it's still going to be Evil Geniuses that wins all of these duels at the beginning. We saw the Marshal, a couple of guys pushing forward with the Spectres, but they did not expect a third player, and a second player, should I say, for LG moving in. That's one weapon lost. The rest of them are moving towards the A site. One trapwire broken. Moose playing towards Berlin. Camera now onto Jojimo as we have a Molly in the back
still
of the
has
site.
it.
Fragment, big flash, fully blinded, and Jojimo gets the easier kill.
It was such a good cam if he could have stayed alive. Oh, so close. He takes a few tags as he turns his back. And they're all in the same spot. This may prove useful, but that means you're going to get a lot of swings here on the fights coming in from Evil Geniuses. Nice job again. They swarm a site pretty much as soon as they get there. It may have taken them a bit of time as they sorted out LG's push. And there it is. EG's able to grab a nice round for themselves.
Rusio now holding back towards his Berlin wall. We are creeping out with 3 players towards arches for LG and a flash on both ends to try to stop things on the pushes. And it's still going to be 3 opening kills on a retake for Luminosity Gaming. Finally, we're answering back from B main. A lineup from Reform, and that's going to be it. So both of them to go on the ground, the Poison Orb to come up, and now you're just going to try to fight it out after that. Shock Dart's on top of that too, and that gets the first kill.
Oh my gosh.
Not even halfway. Sonar on the ground, back out towards the window side. We're now trying to go for the defuse, and it works out here for Luminosity in the end. The defuse comes out at 0.9 seconds, and LG make it 3-1. Frustrating though, because who's behind him? It's Jojimo, who has flashes. Jojimo, but he's still going for the body peek and takes. Oh my God! Reform somehow had a sixth sense and did the whole flick to be like, okay, somebody's close by, but then unfortunately realized it a little bit too late. So Tig does get that kill. So that forces now Evil Geniuses to move out towards his B site. There's those flashes that we were talking about, but it's a little bit too far back. So ADSing his Mata. That's one. A dink through the wall onto Foe. Moose keeping things alive here in the back of the site. That's a Cyber Cage being hunted from the back. Now Audio Q will force him to turn around. Meanwhile, though, he still gets the kill onto Foe before he drops, leaving now Busio on his own. A 2 versus 1. Spike is down. One at Berlin. The other one's playing on the flank at Elbow. Going for the full plant attempt on the attacker side. Busio gets it done. The peek out, and B-Dog lands the kill. Yeah. And it changes too, though, from LG, right? Look at the trap wires. They're now towards mid doors and now towards back halls. So no more of those pushes moving forward. Snake bites on the ground. We have a Hunter's Fury on the attacker side, but we're still dancing around it. Seekers on the defender side as we're rotating across from the door side. And that's Mata with 2 kills that takes the upper hand and that takes the opportunity off the Seekers. And now finally Reform, a little bit late, still gets the kill there onto Damsel, but doesn't know that Moose is also there. It's a 2v2 with the spike being planted, and Foe is staying around the pyramids here.
Do they get it back on the rerun, Vans? It's been an expensive one. That's for sure. This is a much needed round for EG, though. If they can turn it back to a 6-6, it's big. Moose comes up with the first one.
Okay, Reform at least gets the kill. Moose
Reformed?
could potentially get it halfway. Here comes the Jiggle Peek. Gets him off it. And Moose tries to get the kill. That doesn't work.
This is LG again, not giving up too much. They back off. And that's going to be Null Command actually giving the space to EG.
Correct.
I like the ultimate, too. They're giving themselves so many options to take this round in their favor. Oh, dear. That was close.
Yeah, even the Aljon pushed out the defenders right outside the site and
Busio.
this operator, but B-Dog's looking to do the same. So he answers back, no more ops coming in, but then Moose is stuck on his own, a 3v1. Your boy Dre at the double doors, 2 more inside the Viper's Pit. And we're playing the smarter route. We're going to look to save our weapon in the next round.
Confident. Can we use that to our advantage? So a bit of that is tacked onto the slowness of the round. And this time, not a Mata, but a Moose.
And there you go.
In that.
You're wondering if they're going to push aggressively. Maybe not towards A, but they were towards Elbow already, using one of those rifles that they have in this round. The rifle that Moose saved on that previous round, and he throws a Neural Theft to spot the last 3 players. And now when you're afraid of people flanking you, well, look who's flanking you. You got a Frenzy coming behind you right now. And Aljon to come out at least, coming in from the attacker side, forcing Busio or B-Dog out of his position. But EG opening up the site at least. B-Dog in the back with that rifle that he has as well from the top bricks at the beginning of this round. We're still trying to come in to get this spike plant down. Foe going for that wide swing with Reform at the same time, but they lose one in the process. Oh, it's B-Dog going to work. And that identifies at least 1 player towards A halls. And here comes a Hunter's Fury to come out. The other one forces the teleportation, but it still pings on the Busio, forcing the updraft. But B-Dog moves back out and off through the Cloudburst that gets the kill.
Buzio's just trying to do so much to stay alive, and he's got someone looking at him at every turn. Nicely done by LG to cause some chaos in the beginning. We're going back to the door cave strat. See if they can default it. Oh, my Tig.
Yeah, they can't really so far. Tig takes 2, but your boy Dre takes control of A Halls. Big flash, another rendezvous away towards the A main, but the flank's about to come. At least it's got to get sounded by the alarm. So your boy Dre's watching that, leaving now Foe on his own in the front. That causes a problem. Now can you just opt down the last 4? There's one at least onto the railing. A guided light to come out on defense. Looking back up on the staircase. Contact here is doorway side. He goes for the fake plant, thinking the flank is still coming. Here's the shots coming in from doors. But at least we don't need to creep up. We're just playing all the crossfires here for the defender side. Shock dart in, and then the headhunter come out, but Moose gets the kill.
So many ghosts for LG, looking to keep this one nice in distance. And the not a Superman buy, but a Sheriff buy for Boostio. We'd love to see it. Let's see if he can find some headshots with it.
Oh my god. A fake into the mid side. So the L drone and then footsteps and a Viper's wall into the B side. Then they go through mid to A, and it's an open sight.
No way.
Fool's goal towards B is EG on defense.
Totally bamboozled here. They'll be switching back over. Still the 5v5, but this is... Oh, he is toying with them, Vans.
This is insane. Well, thankfully, though, at least we still have a bit of utility. Like, I mean, look at Dodgeemo. 2 flashes, a fragment, 2 shock darts on defense as well for the retake, and a camera to look towards mid. So right now, for Luminosity... have an inkling that the defense is all coming in towards spawn side, and it works out. There's that fragment on the ground, allowing Buzio to get the kill with the Sheriff. Here comes a jumping right kick classic, keep it in the game, and then Dazzle retaliates back. A 3 versus 4 as the clock is ticking down. Mata's still at the entrance. That recon dart spotted so much, and there's another right click classic jumping in the air. A long range, that's why we wanted the ghosts, but there's still only one player. It's done, it's dusted, and it's EG taking the pistol.
Reason to push themselves into any dangerous spot without using good util, and they get a good identifier on the guiding light.
But the 0 point actually spotted a couple of players towards B main, and your boy Dre was just ready for 2 easy kills there. And now it makes it even harder for LG to get into the site. Cybercade should at least try to make some room, but it's spotted now by a trademark. A trade, speaking of which, it's your boy Dre with a quad kill, and Moose tries to stay alive. On a 2 versus 1, but he's still stuck in this corner. That spike is down with 24 seconds left on the clock. He's looking to isolate the duel. He manages to do so onto Reform. Oh, he spots the leg. The Marshal does not connect. He's down at 42 HP. Now picks up the spike. Then knows he could go for a spike plan right after this. Pulls the camera up, and there you go. Confirms that foe's not pushing out. There is that plant. That was so close on that shock dart. Reload camera. Hello. Peeking back out right now. Is going to be a recon dart of his own. Reping coming out here onto Foe. Just toying with him into this round. And Foe uses that to actually dance back out to get the kill with the Marshal. And he's like, you know what? Joke's on you, buddy.
Ooh, peek out. Boostio. See you later.
Nice kill there. And your boy Dre, though, is doing the same thing. And Shock Dart just around the corner on top of a Trailblazer on both ends. But damage is done with Shock Darts for a bit. We still have your boy Dre in the back of the site. He now gets pinged out. The wall bangs are coming in. Shock Darts in the back of the site. He's just dancing around. He's just trying to get the rendezvous back up, but they're still pushing in against him. And we're still trying to get a trade out from Dodgeemo, but it does not work out. Mata still gets the upper hand, and now it's just on Reformed. He's already at the wall. And here comes the Poison Orb on the ground. They hurt the shots, and he's just dancing around this pillar. He'll get this kill, and now here comes a double swing right after, but he's not going to be able to get it. A mid-pinch, and that's going to be Boostio moving forward. But look at the amount of people up towards elbow, and that Seeker is just going to cancel out all those plans, allowing this late lurk to happen from Moose right after that. And here comes a little bit of information after a ping, and a Hunter's Fury to come out. So that battle on mid is coming up very soon. Moose is moving out, as Dodgeemo does get the kill onto Dazzle. It's going to be that 1 versus 1 in the back here. Dodgeemo understands that. Now they hear the shots. Oh, he misses the spray, though, from the jump kill, and we're about to get a double swing moving forward. He still gets the kill onto Boostio, and in the back of the B site, meanwhile, another battle in here of the spike is planted. Players are falling down here on the post plant, leading now. Yeah, Moose on his own, just trailing behind, so that's just going to be easy. Oh, I was going to say easy, but Dodgeemo gets picked off. Now both of them are looking at it, and your boy Dre at least has the operator for the frag. He might be able to get the side kill.
It's getting so late here that it got aggressive, but this was a set default here for LG, where they had a few mid. We have seen Tig over towards B, waiting the timeout, and Moose towards A on his regular flank, but B is taken now. LG is literally just playing the walk around the map, and EG cannot cooperate or cannot get themselves on par with this.
Doing such
Picked
a job.
apart.
What a lurk here by Moose. On top of that, a kill on the top of the A site. And now he's just battling Jawjimo in there, allowing this plant to happen towards B. So now it's just going to be on reform pretty much. The first one that spotted contact towards elbow is going to try to do something for the rest. And somehow we're still staying alive. And somehow we lost reform towards B. And finally Jawjimo gets the kill and he's going to be stuck on a 3v1. That's the plan so far. It starts with a 0 point, at least on defense though. That's going to nullify a lot of that utility to try to clear out this Viper's Pit. So very, very well done by Jawjimo so far with 2 pieces of free utility with this 0 point.
Yeah, right. You see the sky. Okay. That's where the initiator is really going to be helping. We don't have the Viper wall yet. Remember, they've been holding that until they take it. We've seen that quite a bit, and now the site comes in.
And then a little bit of decay to start things off, and they're still getting damage now. Busio going to work. Blade Storm in the dome of B-Dog, trying to connect with the second one with success as Jawjimo seals the last one into a cave. And
on this, Spike's actually moving a little bit faster than usual for LG this time, Vans. And this could be the 3-2 door hit. Maybe they send one Halls.
Oof.
Oh my word.
Yep, that's some battle right there, and that's going to be a couple of players falling down towards mid, so a tough spot for Busio on his own. The Aldron's out, the Classic's close. He's trying to get this kill with success, dashes away right into the hands of Tig, who does get the kill, but Foe's right there for the trade.
Wow.
Spike is still down at 2v2. Weapons will get picked up, though, if they can, actually. We're looking for the plant first. Dazzle then finally, actually, before it gets the plant, picks up the operator, and the other one has a Guardian in the hands of Moose. Spike now planet, saw that barrel of a gun drop down towards bridge, so he pings it out for his teammates, but that's only for one. Now that he sees the recon dart and a toxic screen about to come up, they can both watch this angle. That's one down, one to go. Foe looking for the Red Bull clutch. Oh, just spots him jumping outside of A main, so that allows him to move forward. Potentially go for a shock dart kill. No, he goes for a swing with a headshot onto Dazzle. 1v1, enemy now spotted, can bring it to halfway.
He will.
Here's a reload.
Here's the running.
And he goes for the swing again. He does get the kill. A 4K for Foe to help out his teammates towards the A side and also for the Red Bull clutch.
Vans, it's going to be instant in. Viper Pit, force pressure, defuse under that condition.
Yeah.
Once they get the spike down, here we go. LG is going to try to make their way in.
And sorry, not Seekers, there's going to be flashes. So those double flashes come out that allows for them to move inside the site for LG. And here comes that plant and a nice Hunter's Fury to take down Foe. Star player into the last round where you got the 4Ks, the first one to fall, making it difficult. And there's that late lurk we were talking about. Easy kill. Jawjimo's down. Getting closer and closer is going to be LG at map point. And your boy Dre sneaking in, trying to look for this kill. But the hat comes out, still at least gets the kill after the Viper just before. And here comes Busio on the other hand. But Mata comes out of nowhere to get 2 kills of his own. Now it's stuck on a 3v1, but your boy Dre can't get out more than that.
Actually, never mind. That's cleared and blind. Your Seekers, Vans, they're going to push in and see one right away as Busio gets the safety. Is it enough, though?
Enough for 2 indeed, and then Tig retaliates. But here it comes, the underhand throw, one towards A main. It's a trade-off. Jawjimo does get that kill. Now creeping outside towards his doorway is going to be B-Dog with the operator. It's going to be difficult. A flank coming across for your boy Dre. 1v1 against Tig, and it's going to be Tig that still wins it. It's now up to a 2v2. Operator now spot on the staircase. Backstab from Reform, and now up to Tig. He does have the spike. He's running now towards this B site, and he is going to get this plant. And let's see how he plays this post plant.
We've seen 3Ks. We've seen the pivotal 2Ks from him that clean up around. It's not the Astra, but it's the Viper this time as Util is across the map.
He's got nothing.
And now he's just got his aim in the 2v1. Very healthy members from EG here to come in and save this series for Evil Geniuses to bring it to overtime.
The only thing he's got is a poison orb up towards A nest, or towards B nest, sorry.
Yep, there it is.
If he could actually guess somebody moving forward, but there comes the toxic screen for the
split.
retake. The footsteps are being ran in, and we're tapping onto the spike, and we're not even peeking for Tig. What a ballsy move by this player right now. Now we're sticking it, and it's going to be Jawjimo to get the kill, and we are going to bring this into overtime, Riv. Site, but still around the corner. It's going to be B-Dog in the same position as Busio was before at Palm Tree. Meanwhile, though, Poison Orb to come up, not allowing Dazzle to get through as of yet. But at least B-Dog gets the kill into your boy Dre before he gets pinged out by the Aldrone. And we're just dancing through this. And look at Dazzle. And with the dash is coming into the site, though, Boostio manages to escape that. He's about to go for the backstab, and he spawns as well the operator at the bottom. It's still going to be Dazzle that saves his teammate. B-Dog still has this operator. At least a spike has been planted. Shock darts on both ends. We're pushing them out. 3 players that cannot escape towards A main. They have to stand their ground at both of these pyramids, but thankfully, Reformed is still alive. That toxic screen comes up. You have a Trailblazer and a Recon Dart, and a Trailblazer that hits 2, allowing Moose to trade out, but it's still going to be 1 more to go. A 3 versus 1, fully blinded. It's going to be full going for the 360, and it's going to be B-Dog that gets the kill.
Now, like you said, game point of this, start off. Looks like Halls is going to get some love here as Jajimo. They don't know it's him, but he's going to be holding mid.
Yeah, he heard the footsteps into
Yeah.
Halls, and yeah, he's able to get down Mata, but Tig is right there for that trade. Just up the halls now. He's going to call that for Boostio, so it's going to be a jet on jet just inside the A halls, and there's nobody else to support on both ends. Actually, let's cross that out. There's an Aldrone that's going to help out Boostio. So he's going to fall down behind us. B-Dog. Oh, it's not looking around the corner. At least he gets shot. Here's Boostio. The door's open and double swing. At least Take does get the kill onto Reform. So it's still an even tally into this round on an attempted retake for Evil Geniuses. A dash in from Boostio. A Moose holding towards that corner does get the first kill and straight it out. Now up to Dazzle in the front on the right side. A Silva on Silva this time as Take is towards that back. Trying to go for lineups if I'm not mistaken. And now we're tapping on that spike. Oh, the Gus get that kill. It's back to a 1 versus 1. Boostio against Dazzle. A Recon Dart to come out. It pings him out. Boostio is going for the halfway at least, and then Dazzle comes out for the kill, and it's going to be GG for LG over GEG.